Good night, good night, good night. Spirit of 67. Let me hear the passion. Let me hear the pride. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Give it up for Roots Bingy. Can you hear the drums? Yeah. Woo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Malliouhana Poetry, we are pleased. Thank you very much, Ruth Bingy. One more time. Malliouhana Poetry, we are so delighted to join with the Dune Preserve to present the first ever Spirit of 67 Passion and Pride Poetry Slam. Let me hear the poets in the house. All the people who love the spoken word. All righty. Now, this slam is part of the activities organized by the Dune Preserve, and that's why we're here this evening to honor the indomitable spirit of the Anguilla Revolution that has led to the 57th celebration of Anguilla Day. What's coming up? Anguilla Day, and we ready, right? Oh yeah, we ready. And so I know some people were on the road. You on the road? Some people, let me see the people who are all on the road are ready for this afternoon. And the people who are at Cajun Goat. All right. And now we are back at the Dune, and we are having our poetry slam, and we are live from the Dune. For those who are listening live through Clean Stream, we thank you for carrying us. But without further ado, I want to turn you over to the MC for this evening, and you're not going to believe it. You're just going to roll over on the beach. No stranger to the stage. She's one of Anguilla's premier calypsonians. Let me hear your hot shot. Yes. She's passionate about culture and music too. And she has been competing in the Kaiso competition for more than 20 years. I don't know, you started as a toddler? Huh? She's a 6-time crowned female calypso monarch. That needs some noise. 6 times. And she's also past national monarch. Not just female, but also national monarch. And not only that, she gets involved. She was past chairperson of the Miss Anguilla Pageant Committee, which is why she's so glamorous looking tonight. She's past president of the Anguilla National Kaiso Association. Yes. And she works closely, grooming those junior calypsonians and the Anguilla Summer Festival Committee. Now, isn't that a rounded culture woman? Oh, yes. She also, listen this now, she also continues to advocate for women's rights, equality, and justice. And this, she uses her political, right? Yes, it's political in a way, yes. She uses her musical platform to promote these issues. And you remember that Water Street Boys from Barbados project during COVID when we were shut down, and you had those 25 singers from around the region? Yes, she was one of those. And the track We Got This helped to get us through that COVID. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Timothy Hodge, talented team. But for us, Her Majesty, our own Rebecca Queen B. Webster. Give it up.
Merci beaucoup. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like I should just go straight home. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, for the invitation. I don't know why I said yes. I am not an MC. I talk a lot, but singing is where I'm at. Anyways, we are here to celebrate Anguilla Day, and of course, we want to celebrate all the talent that we have here with us tonight. It's a great lineup, and I see the judges are excited and ready to hear what's going on tonight. It's the Spirit of 67, Passion and Pride. It's a poetry slam, and we're here to see who's going to slam it tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our talented, well-qualified, excited judges. Hachaji, excited to be here tonight? I see Trudy's excited. We got Susan Hodge, Susan Hodge is the director of the Department of Disaster Management, who also has a passion for oration and public speaking. Unsurprisingly, she is the president of the Anguilla chapter of the Toastmasters Club. I promised to go, but I still haven't got. I'm coming. I just gotta squeeze it in somewhere. In 2023, Women's Week honoree Susan Hodge also believes in speaking up in the work environment and served as president of the Anguilla Public Service Union for over a decade. Some of her hobbies include reading, writing, oration, communication, words, and representing oneself are high on her agenda. That's just the sort of skill we need for tonight's Poetry Slam. Everybody, Susan Hodge. We got Trudy Nixon. Trudy is a tourism and marketing professional, an entrepreneur and author. She publishes True Anguilla, one of Anguilla's premier tourism magazines, and is involved in several local tourism-related programs, such as the Anguilla Culinary Experience. A published author, Trudy has 3 books to her name and has served several times as a judge for the Malliouhana poetry competition. Correct? Okay. Trudy knows about good writing and effective communication. These abilities will serve us well for this spoken word competition. If I had gotten this information a little earlier, I would just be singing about the judges. We got Hot Shot. Steve Hodge, Hot Shot, is a trained engineer and has worked in the utilities industry for most of his professional life. He's a talented musician and plays a range of instruments. In addition, Steve is a committed calypsonian. I think he was vice president also of the National Calypso Association. He has been performing in the music industry for more than 3 decades and has won the Calypso crown at least once thus far. Right, Tasha? Steve is an all-rounder, but has a special love for reggae and, of course, Calypso. He has served as a judge for several carnival events, including Juve and soca competitions, and brings that experience to tonight's event. Give it up for Steve Hotshot Hodge. You gotta raise your hand so people can see who you are. That's right. Give it up for the background music. We got Samantha Kate. Lady Samantha is a multi-dimensional artist and entrepreneur. She creates jewelry, performs spoken word. She's an actor, a comedian, and perhaps best known for her alter ego, Lady Lola. She entertains unsuspecting Facebookers with all sorts of juicy stories. Samantha's creativity is not only in the performance arena, she's also a talented vegan chef and caterer. Energetic and committed, Samantha has been involved in some of the early activities that form part of the Spirit of 67, Passion and Pride lineup. We consider ourselves fortunate to have the humor and talent of Samantha with us for this evening's Poetry Slam. Give it up for Samantha. So my task is not to sing. I'll do my best not to sing. You guys want me to get fired before the night starts? We have 5 persons that will be competing tonight. You want me to read the rules before I introduce them? Okay, I don't want you guys to get bored. The key rules for the spirit of 67. Anybody knows what happened in 67? No? Wait, hold on. Nobody knows? We have some visitors at the bar from Four Seasons. They don't know what's happening, you know. They will know. Great answer. I like that. I can buy you a drink tonight. The theme of the poetry slam is Spirit of 67, Passion and Pride. Participants must be adults, residents of Anguilla 18 years and older, on or before registration. Entries must be the new, original, and unpublished work of the poet. Poems must not have been submitted to nor publicly performed at any prior competition. Copyrights remain with the poet. However, Malliouhana Poetry reserves the right to print or publish submitted poems for information and or promotional purposes. Anybody remember the first rule? Just making sure you're listening. I'm just, yeah. No, that's not the first rule. Pay attention, cousin Ken. The rule number 4, poems may be in standard English or nation's language or both. Poems should be no more than 3 minutes duration. The slam is about the poetry and the poet. Props, costumes, pre-recorded music, or instruments are not allowed. Singing is not spoken word. My goodness, I learned something new. However, a few seconds may be incorporated, no more than 3 to 5 seconds. If it is integral to your poem, you may beatbox or use other sounds among your words. The slam is an adult creative space. Adult topics may be dealt with, but poets should remain respectful to others. Use words skillfully to make your meaning clear. Vulgarity, profanity, and obscenity will be marked down. So if you have that on your thing, just cross it out fast before you come up here. Don't want to lose any points tonight. Memorization is not required, but demonstratable familiarity. Hey, long words here tonight. I got it so well before. Yeah, that's the word. Familiarity with your work will improve the impact of your delivery. We know all about that in Calypso as well. We got to memorize a lot of words. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start this poetry slam. I don't make me sing up here tonight now. This land is my land. Okay. I'm telling you. From Island Harbor to the tip of West End, from the distant forest across the shore. Come on, Hotshot, join me. This land was made for... Bye. Hotshot focused on these Calypso lyrics for semifinals. Lady Banks in the house. This evening, we have 5 poets that will be joining the stage and sharing their vision and the spirit of 67, Passion and Pride. We have Vanessa Croft. Give it up for Vanessa, the famous Vanessa. Elliot Gomes. Where's Elliot Gomes? Alexis S. Ryan. I don't see him. He's somewhere here, right? Casilla Thomas Brooks. And Timothy Hodge. Lady Banks, you can direct me. One moment. Can I get some background music, please? Bye. It sounds like they plug out. And if you didn't know, now you know. We have Roots Binge on drums with us this evening. Yeah. I traveled with these guys. We had a great experience. Moving right along, coming up first, we have Alexis S. Ryan. Alexis. Alexis's poem is called Strange Things About Anguillians That No One Talks About. Give it up for Alexis.
Testing. I want to wish everyone a happy Anguilla Day when it comes. You know, it is a momentous occasion. We are celebrating 50 years of Carnival, and I think it's our 55th? 57. Yes. Okay. You already hear the title of my poem. It says, Strange Things About Anguillians No One Ever Talks About. They possess a level of pride in their country that is bigger than their country. They are not fans of people messing with their land. They are some of the friendliest people you will ever meet, but the omission of a hail can make you an enemy. So always say good morning when it is morning, afternoon when it is noontime, and good evening when the dew gets ready to set on the flowers. The white cedar is the national flower, and it's pink. The national dish is peas and rice, and not rice and peas, with fish and plantain, but that is optional, but on Sundays it is necessary. Their national sport is boat racing, and it is such a spectacle to see the crosses, the tacks, and the hard leaves, and how the fans will literally go to the ends of the earth to support through rugged roads, high cliffs, and personal properties. You see, boat racing is truly the national sport of Anguilla, but every day in Anguilla, it's sports day. Meaning, every day here in Anguilla, there are people doing the extraordinary. Not long ago, our island's beauty queens, her beauty transcended this island's topography, and the universe took notice. Our island's athletes kept on defying gravity. Last year, we were world number one. Our chef makes some of the world's greatest delicacies, while our bartenders make magic and our musicians create compositions that can cure depression, raise consciousness, and make you sing and dance all in the same song. Our twang is unique, although some of the words will never be found in a dictionary, but they are ours. We possess a level of pride in our country that is bigger than our country. And no, we are not just a dot on the map. We are the diamond in the archipelago, the jewel of the Lesser Antilles, land of rainbows. However, our colors are orange, white, and blue, and everywhere we go, we represent her well. Thank you.
Can I hear some more love? Can we get some more love for Alexis? Did anybody learn anything new about Anguillians? A reinforcement of what you know. Oh boy. Orange, white, and blue. Let's keep it. Let's keep it there. Number 2, Elliot Gums. Hold on one second. Hold up. This list, I forget about this judge and thinker like Caleb, so we take this thing serious. They say, listen, the judge still writing. And of course, this evening, they will be judging on effective use of poetic language. Also, how the poem clearly conveys an idea and a point of view in line with the theme, spirit of 67, passion and pride. They will also be judged on how the poem captures and conveys human emotion and lived experiences. Judges get in there, we give them some chance. Give them a chance to digest the information. Sing in the meantime. School song. There's another one like that? No, just, I mean. I didn't say I say. The judges look at it ready. You ready for the next person? We do that on the next break. We don't want to distract Mr. Gums. He's coming up to give his message called 67. Give it up for Elliot.
Greetings on a breezy night to all. '67. What becomes of an inchoate dream? Seeing passion and fate at crossroads collide. Pride unearthed from the hearts of men gone cold, echoing the call, they say, Anguilla. A rebellion against our own. Stonewall dividers exist in the fray. This collective will of an oppressed people, a time to revolt, I pray, Anguilla. Tranquility tattered in blue, aflame, a burning spear desirous to be free. The sum total of our fears equates to gain, strength in unity, I say, Anguilla. Sheltered from the winds of change, Ali, I see a course o'er sidewalks and bike lanes, pains covered by the baffling flag raised full amast, here destined to be this day, Anguilla. Stately goals onto the next milestone, O shining city on top a high hill. May showers of blessings always keep your soul holding firm unto the same, I say, Anguilla. Coming out from history with a beam, stand, chant a psalm, clench fists, arm in arm. Keep calm, our time has come. God's willing to be his way, Anguilla. Set the pace, next generation's mark. Purpose-driven claims upon us bespoke. Invoke upon yesteryear, I call, spirit of 67, Anguilla.
Oh, seems like I got shorter. Give it up for Mr. Gums, 67. Yeah, so since Vanessa has agreed to help me with intermission, let's go. You want to sing the song? Let's go. And I say A, I say A-N, A-N-G, A-N-G-U. I ain't hear you now, Vanessa. Okay, I hear you now. I say you know I love you, I love you. A little bit of harmony, let me hear you. Oh, you are my tropical. Believe me, I don't ever want to be away from your shores and your. I say Anguilla, 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 Anguilla. Yeah. That was tonight's spelling bee. You guys did great. Everybody gets an A. A for you, A for you, A for everybody. Latif is spelling some other word. Being a bad boy. No. Once I say better band, they know you're up there, you know. So. Few more minutes, seconds. You good? Coming up third, we have Mr. Timothy Hodge. Give it up for Timothy. We call him Tim. The name of Tim's poem is Tomorrow is Anguilla Day.
Yeah, good evening. Hello. Just in case you didn't know, tomorrow is Anguilla Day. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow is Anguilla Day. An island serene, a people born to be free. Malliouhana, her people living in perfect liberty. Taino paid homage to Jakahu, their deity. Subject to no one else, they lived with dignity. Then, without official sanction, European settlers came. Languille, the eel, then Anguilla, its name became. Part of no colony, producing neither fortune nor fame, as enslaved Africans tilled her hard soil, slavery's shame. From settlement in 1650 until 1825, ignored by the British Crown, they battled to stay alive. 'Tis not fit for human habitation. Of Anguilla it was said, but despite plans to move them, on Anguilla they stayed. Through plunder by the French, through famine and hurricane, with failing crops of tobacco, cotton, peas, corn, and sugarcane. Then, in unholy union to distant St. Kitts, they were joined. Colonial high-handedness, we know best, you will be just fine. From the very outset, the Anguillians loudly protested. Rule from St. Kitts, from anywhere, they detested. 175 years of neglect and isolation had developed and hardened their self-determination. But protests fell on very deaf ears despite all their fears. Survivals, battles, continued through hardship, sweat, and tears. More drought and famine, wondering if anyone really cares. Anguilla, a colony of a colony? Mocking jeers, blank stares. Though the humiliation, isolation, and neglect continued, the attempts to resettle them elsewhere were firmly resisted, as Anguillians clung to their island, their rock, defiantly, and continued to protest. How could they care who distant be? And St. Kitts now also had Nevis to manage from its treasury. When federation failed, statehood was planned for the colony. St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, unity and trinity, to be or not to be? Absolutely no, never, Anguillians shouted resoundingly. 1967 was the date given for the birth of the state. The statehood queen show was disrupted, the tension was great. Tear gas and bullets, stillbirth statehood's coffin was carried high. The flag was not flown, the anthem never sung. Freedom or we die. We are out to build a new Anguilla, the revolution's new song. We have suffered and protested for much, much too long. Tomorrow, we'll expel the police. Tomorrow is the 30th of May. Tomorrow, revolution, a new dawn. Tomorrow is Anguilla's day. Fellow Anguillians, we must never lose the spirit of 67. Let us celebrate our revolution with pride and passion, carrying on the vision of the pioneers, Ronald Webster, Ackland Harrigan, Walter Hodge, Wallace Way, Bob Rogers, Collins Hodge, Jerry Gums, Mildred Vanterpool, Doreen Duncan, Daisy Wang, Von O'Brien, and all the brave men and women who fought our revolution. Tomorrow is Anguilla Day. Let me hear you loudly and proudly say, hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray!
Hip, hip, hip. Ah, yeah, that sounds like a good song title. I might just steal that one. Give it up for Ken. Timothy Hodge. Tomorrow, just in case they didn't know, tomorrow is Anguilla Day. Pressure, no pressure. And again, we're going to give our judges a chance to digest some of what they heard. They are also, no, not yet. Not yet. A little too early for that one. Vanessa, what the next song is? I don't know this in the, this is Anguilla. Come see our white shirt. What it was, Avon. You know, I didn't go to primary school here, you know, so. This is Anguilla. I can sing my own Anguilla Day song. Meditatet every single year is a national fete party over here. Our freedom, it was requisite. So we broke the union we had with St. Kitts. We say hip, 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 hooray. Everybody come out to play. It's Anguilla Day. Anguilla Day. We love it because it's a national holiday. Put we culture up on display. Anguilla Day. Anguilla Day. Remember the revolutionary decoy. No man dead. No bloodshed. The spirit of Anguilla is peace, love, and joy. Celebrate, make merry instead. So celebrate. Tomorrow we're going to celebrate. 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 This land is great. You know, I might have to charge her for singing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was voluntary, but I think I have to charge Avon something. Coming up next. Oh, pressure. Oh, yeah. Coming up, number 4, fourth poetess. I think you have number 4, right? Vanessa Croft. And she is going to tell us about text Dreams. You're going to use this one or that one? Give it up one more time for Vanessa Croft.
Thank you, Queen Bee. Everybody else came up here with their technology, and I've got my paper. All right, my poem is called Taxed Dreams. If we have passion and pride, then why do we hide behind the inside of five-star hotels? Born of the soil, born to toil and try but never dwell. Climbing to success but stuck in the stairwell, ordering pad ready, one girl too influenced by Miss Americana, whose dialect ceased to speak the minute she sidled up to their cabana. What do you recommend we try? Her eyes, too brown to belie, cast aside as she sighed and replied, I advise you would like the conch ceviche squeezed in lime. The price of this dish, precisely 4 hours of her time smiling like this, had never passed her lips. It must be a dream to live here with the sand of the world's best beach stuck to your hand, but her experience wasn't in their travel plans. When the visitor visits our tranquil waters, sits there looking at this tranquil daughter and asks her, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to see when you grow up? What do you want to achieve when you grow up? Who's going to tell them she already grew up in uniform like a good soldier in the front of House Army, 19 years between now and her optimistic infantry? With her spirits led like a boat's keel, the industry telling her how to feel, her paycheck stimulated by high well, she kneels. Tranquilizers on tranquilizers as hospitality bears its vicious incisors and rips a clean tear down the pulpy essence of a culture dying off with senescence. Where are the ones who recall the way the salt burned a fresh wound on your palm, the way the waves of that gray-blue liquid of the pond lapped and licked like a first night with a lover you wanted all along? Somebody's mom's mom finagled a flat stacked high with crystals glistening until the economy shot its rusty pistol. You'll hear its echo. Keep listening. Here, visit here. Please come here. Here's what to see. Here's what to do. Here's what to be. Here's what to eat. Here's what you'll achieve in 5 nights plus 6 days plus service charge plus GST. Gesticulating frantically at the bill. Look up at her and ask, why is there so much tax? Thank you.
Yes, that was Vanessa Croft with Tax Dreams. Give it up for Vanessa one more time. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of topics for these Calypso songs. Boy, oh boy. I have to borrow some lyrics tonight. Oh, it's never too late. It's never too late. Never too late. And while we give our judges a chance to digest some of that juicy information, they are also looking at the poet's body movement, facial expression, and gestures, enhancing the ideas and mood of the poem. They're looking for clear enunciation and how the poet projects their voice well, pitch, loudness, effectiveness of the poem. And somebody gonna give us another song? Sun, moon, and stars, and beautiful seas. Anguilla is where I want to be. Oh, there is nowhere in this whole wide world. Anguilla's the only place for me. White sand and turquoise. Come on, you guys know it. Beauty and tranquility, friendly faces everywhere you go. Anguilla, we love you, so we call it, yeah, paradise. Paradise. Come on, Jessica, I can't hear you. Paradise, paradise, paradise. Paradise, paradise. No. All right, coming up next, let's get ready for our fifth poet. She is also a Kaisonian. That's right, if you didn't know, well, now you know. Get ready for Casilla Thomas Brooks, Dark Angel. And she's talking about Anguilla Strong. Come on, Casilla.
Thank you. Stripped of our worth so many years ago. The 1967 battle for freedom, you know how the story goes. Our shores they invaded, our people they mocked. They made fun of our ways, how we carry on and talk. Like, to them we didn't matter. We were beneath them, deaf dummies. Stripped of our pride, they call us Bobo Johnnies. Our men, inadequate. Our women, improper. They formed a statehood queen show, but we just wanted to give them a crop up. That was the last straw. The mission was understood. End the tyranny, no bachelor, no statehood. The lights went out. Total darkness everywhere. Rocks, bottles, everything you can find flew through the air. The tyrant defeated. A song of victory sung new. I remember your rules. We're out to build a new Anguilla, tranquility wrapped in blue. Thank you.
Yeah, that was Casilda Thomas Brooks, Dark Angel. Her poem called Anguilla Strong. So that was our final poet for this evening. And we're going to just acknowledge all of our poets while I'm here, giving the judges a chance to get their scores in. The maximum scores this evening, scores go up to 55 points. Tim, you got a next song that's supposed to be coming up? We're out to build a new Anguilla. That's the only thing I know. Anguilla, we're out to build a new way. Land of pioneers. I start so high. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Is that a different song or same song? Same tune? Okay. My apologies. I'm going to have to do my homework. Anguilla, Anguilla.
So you give me a chance to do a poem?
Yeah, you coming up next.
Oh, you don't think I can do a poem?
Of course.
I want to do a poem.
All right. We got Mr. Banky Banks on stage with us this evening. Cherish the rock. Don't worry about the rock, he said.
You guys don't think I'm a poet?
We know you're a poet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 1, 2. Well, all right.
1, 2, yes?
1. I see a poem. It goes like this. And since it's the day before Anguilla Day, this mic is very tough.
1, 2. Okay, bang.
Yeah, so day before Anguilla Day, so this is a poem that was inspired from my youth, you know. It's my imagination of what I saw during the Anguilla Revolution, and it goes like this. It's normally a song, you know, but I can talk it. I saw the fires of freedom in the place where I was born. On a tiny Caribbean island like a beacon of the dawn. In the silence by the roadside, the air was cool and calm, with the smell of burning cinder. The other me was born. That night, the cause of freedom was for me a noble one. It hailed the revolution. It hailed the dawn of my island, the sun. And now every time injustice wins and freedom is denied, I smell the burning cinder. The fire gets in my eyes. Contemplating a way out of there. Fire burning. Smell it in the air. I have no fear. I have no fear. God will be there. And for those who gawk and think we'll walk in, injustice will prevail. He's another hammer. He's another nail. Go build your hopes in sandy slopes. Pray there is no rain. But before you strike your hammer, it'll be coming down again. For every time injustice wins and freedom is denied, I smell the burning cinder. The fire gets in my eyes. Contemplating a way out of there. Fire burning. Smell it in the air. I have no fear. I have no fear. God will be there.
Yeah, you heard it from the man himself. Thank you, Banks. That's right. Straight from the heart. That's right. While our judges deliberate, we will have our People's Poetry Special. We're going to call up the lovely, dynamic Linda Banks. Dr. Linda Banks will come to the stage and do something special for us. Also, we're going to have Rosanna Brown. She's coming up. I didn't have any applause. Everybody went home. She caused the queen show to break up.
Actually, good evening.
I straddle two positions this evening. I was just at the Blockorama promoting my carnival troupe, classic old timers. Yes, we old timers get on the road. Some years ago, when I had a broken leg, I was, he tell me stay to the mic. I was in a wheelchair with the troupe. This year, I will be there one way or another. Because guess what? Carnival is in the air. And 50 years ago, I was one of the people with my group called Anguilla Cultural and Social Society who saw a dump, a burnt out ruin. And we said, this is the site for Carnival. And incidentally, that was the same site that was the location of the presidential home of the magistrate, right? Who was the Sinkist representative on the island. And that was the same site where we would parade on the stage practicing for the Queen Show. Because back in 1967, I was a contestant in the Statehood Queen Show. There were 6 of us, 6 teenagers, parading on the stage for the show to start. But prior to that, we had been parading on the veranda of the Lansome Bowl, the Lansome House, where the magistrate's wife would teach us how to walk with books on our head for poise. You know, you had to walk and the book couldn't fall, and that helped you with poise. So we did that. And then we were ready for the show. The night of the show came, we were in our swimsuits, getting ready to go on stage, when all hell broke loose. Can you imagine? The Anguilla Revolution started with a show, a Queen Show. And so every year we celebrate the Anguilla Revolution by celebrating Anguilla Day. But it all takes us back to 50 years ago, 57 years ago actually, when the revolution started. One night in May, one day in May when we sent out the Sinkist police, but one night in February when we had the Queen Show. Let me tell you about the show and how that launched the revolution. It happened many, many years ago. The Anguilla Revolution started with a show. Did you know? A Queen Show. Anguilla has many claims to fame, but there is one record it has to its name that will never be replicated or repudiated. The Revolution of 1967. Do you know how it started? Well, it happened many, many years ago. The Anguilla Revolution started with a show. Did you know? A Queen Show. Well, listen good. Let me tell you how to go. Back in 1967, the time I tell you about, Anguillans had nothing at all about which they could shout. There were no taps in our homes to lock on or lock off. There were no switches in the house because we had no lights to turn off. There were a few cars on the streets which were full of potholes. Broogity, broogity, brock. Lord have mercy upon the soul. Man driving a car was like playing hopscotch as you bopped up and down like a jack in the box. The standpipe was where most people went for them water and to catch the latest gapsies on somebody's daughter. Who gone long now? Man, gossip for so. You get your ear full and then you spread whatever gossip you know. Then you head home barefoot, kerosene pan on your cutter, because you got to come back tomorrow to get more of that story. Some people had systems or tarred drums at home to catch water from the rain that very seldom would come. But there was a popular standpipe by the old mahogany tree. Anybody here remember the mahogany tree? Yes. Which divided the quarter area from the valley. That was a favorite meeting place, not just for water, but for political discussions on a man named Bradshaw. Remember he? Bradshaw was the leader in St. Kitts, you see, and he agreed with Britain on statehood for we. So he come to Anguilla because we say, statehood? No! Because the St. Kitts government used to treat me real bad, you know. He was so vexed with me for upsetting his plans that he cussed us out. He used to talk like an Englishman. I'll put bones in your soup and pepper in your rice. You Anguillians down here have got things too nice. You've got your own land and your house to live in, so you people really feel that you are kings. You Baba-Johnnies are really too bold. You never do what you are told. These 3 islands have got to come together. You really have no say in the matter. We are creating a trinity of islands and I will be premier. So you better believe it, I'm in charge here. So although the Anguillians continued to say no because things were really bad and they wanted no more, Papa Bradshaw just went ahead with his plans because he was determined to rule the 3 islands. St. Kitts, Nevis, and Anguilla were to become one state, and he would continue his reign of hate. School children had to learn a song about the Great Trinity. Y'all remember that song? Great Trinity of Islands. Who here know it? Tim, you know it. Set in an azure sea.
I never sing that shit. I didn't sing that shit.
We learned it in school, and I was a teacher. I had to teach it. Great Trinity. We'll sing it once on the Dune stage. It will never be sung on the Dune stage again. Let me just sing it this one time. Ken, help me out, Ken. Great Trinity of... And so we later on, we change it and we say, Great Trinity of Islands set in a mango tree. Because we had to learn that song in school because we were getting ready for the statehood.
My sister, give me a break. We never sing that.
I did.
Me and my buddy Terry Harry, we sit down.
Oh, you never sang?
In the class.
In the old boys' school.
We never sing that shit. Sing it again.
Great Trinity of Islands set in an azure sea. St. Kitts, Nevis, Anguilla, we pledge our lives to thee. That's what we used to sing. But we set it in a mango tree afterwards. So a group of people with Ronald Webster and Atlin Harrigan were determined to stop it. They were determined to stop it, even if it meant dying for the land. So when they learned of the plan to have a Queen show, these people decided nothing at all go so. So they made their plans, and on the night of the show, they came down from the east to break it up for sure. They waited till it was time for the show to start, and then they cut the generator wire, so everything went dark. Then they threw bottles and rock stones on the zinc roof, but the St. Kitts policemen knew that something was afoot. So then they go cancer tear gas and had everybody crying because no matter what you do, your eyes were burning. So the Anguillians knew they had won the first battle because they had stopped Bradshaw with his gang in full throttle. No Anguillan girl would be a statehood queen. In the history books of Anguilla, that would never be written. Instead, the books proudly state for the world to know that the Anguilla Revolution was launched with a show, a Queen show. Yes, it happened many, many years ago. The Anguilla Revolution started with a show. Now you know, a Queen show.
Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Give it up for my queen, Queen Linda. That's right.
Don't go. Keep your head. Keep your head on. Keep your head.
Oh, let me pass behind her.
And them boys from Early Harbor had Molotov cocktails. Have a cocktail. Please have a cocktail. This is a cocktail called Molotov, which we'll be selling here at the Dune Preserve. We'll be selling the Molotov cocktail. Tim, you should have the first one. You're from Island Harbor. My sister was so good. Can you put? Do you know this is my sister? This is the better half of me.
This is my brother.
This is the better half of me. Latif, make Tim Molotov cocktail. And let's put that on the menu. That's funny. Let's give some for free for Anguilla Day.
Yeah.
It'll
Sounds
be
great.
whatever you want, with whatever you want, but only rum. How about that?
Let's give it up
Go to
for
the bathroom.
Dr. Linda Banks one more time.
Go to the bathroom, Molotov cocktail. Tim Hodge, can you go and get the first Molotov cocktail? Please.
All right.
You can always throw it over your shoulder, but please have the first one. And we're giving, how many we have in here? We're 50, 60, 70. We're giving away, it's got to be white rum
Zeph,
though.
I can call you up here to
It's
sing.
not dark rum, it's white rum. It's got to be flammable.
All right,
Molotov
Latif.
Cocktails are flammable
Any
rum.
questions? Just see Latif at the bar.
So we're doing Rain Heavy from Jamaica. I'm sure we have a lot of that in the storeroom. Latif, I want you to do exposition.
Yes, thank you.
You can throw some on the bar and put your lighter.
All right, give it up for Latif at the bar.
And we want to see who wants to drink a Molotov cocktail. With whatever you want. You can put Coke in it. I don't care. You know. You want to fire it up and drink it, you can just drink it. But we're giving away 2 bottles of Rain Heavy's very flammable alcohol.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Wait, we didn't hear that applause. We didn't, you hear that applause? I couldn't hear it. One more time for Rosanna.
Good evening, everyone. You heard Linda spoke about the mahogany tree. So I'm going to do Ode to the Mahogany Tree, one of Patricia Adams, Teacher Patsy's poem. Stately, standing like a sentinel at the crossroads in the heart of the nation, your long, strong, invaluable arms touched the 4 cardinal points. Green foliage glistened in the sun, fluttered in the breezes. An enormous trunk that swelled with the ages sustained your many branches, and you were the chiefest among chiefs. In written loyalty, you imparted the messages of the holy word, the unholy dances and songs, the best bargains in the shops, and the many frivolities of youth. We stood and gazed in wonder at the library of colorful announcements that encircled your trunk. And we, like children playing in the ring game, gathered around to read, to listen, to learn. Silently, you endured the poison and the scars of barbarous weapons as at first fingers were mutilated, arms severed, limbs amputated, and in one westerly doomed direction you pointed, still giving vital yet fatal information to the nation. Your placid heart at the crossroads of life echoed cries of despair to your people everywhere to sheath the sharp tools that still chipped at your heart. But no one listened. On a cool November night, when only the grim ripple was in sight, while silence listened and the nation relaxed, your heart stopped. With the cooperation of a gentle breeze, you toppled over and fell on your knees. The modern radio station announced the news, then replaced your quaint style of information. The citizens rushed when the tragedy was told to sever the treasure, to sever and treasure a piece of your 100-year gold. The razor weapons leaped from their hiding places, and they hummed, rang, and sang a loud song while in the hands of the excited throng. In one frantic hour, 2 frantic hours, a breath of time, you were mutilated and gone. Oh, stately mahogany tree, we salute you. You served us well, forever in our hearts. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Rosanna. I really enjoyed that. I think now we will have the participants. Is results already? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, so we're gonna have certificates for all registered participants. And my co-host will take over. I'll take a break.
Thank you very much, Becky. Give it up for Queen Bee herself. Thank you. And I call my co-committee member, Ms. Janzi Webster, to join us as we call our contestants to the stage. Did they give us a treat tonight? Oh, the creativity. Thank you very much. And first up, Alexis S. Ryan. Yes. One more time for Alexis. Followed. Thank you. And Elliot Gomes. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Elliot. And we want to say a very special thank you to Dr. Timothy Hodge. He came from halfway around the world, got off a boat at 5 o'clock, and came straight to the Dune this evening. Thank you, Tim. That's our Malliouhana poet. Right. And the next up, we have she is the winner of the 2024 Malliouhana Poetry Competition, Adults on the Page this year. Thank you for participating again, Vanessa. And another winner of our performance poetry for 2023, Casilda Thomas Carty. Dark Angel. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Spirit of 67, yes, Spirit of 67 Poetry Slam participants. There they are. And our judges are back. One of you going to do something? Are you going to bring it up? And now, another committee member, Miss Carla Harris. Give it up for a hardworking Carla. She's got what the judges been contemplating. Carla.
All right, so good night, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I love poetry and I love the Dune as well. So this evening we had 5 competitors. It was really great, and you've met them all properly here. And we have 3 places. So obviously we're going to have some winners. In 3rd place, we have 2 people who tied with 163 points. I will say what their names are in a moment, but we had to make a decision ultimately as to one of them in terms of the quality, overall, etc. So the judges deliberated further and decided that one of them, in fact, would be awarded the 3rd prize because they had the edge in certain key areas. So, in 3rd place, we have both Mr. Timothy Hodge and Miss Vanessa Croft in 3rd place, but the winner was awarded to Vanessa Croft. In 2nd place, we have Alexis Ryan. Alexis? And you can see it was really close, 164. And our winner this evening with 183 points, so that's quite a substantial score as compared to the others, was Mrs. Casilda Thomas Hardy. Where we got the prizes from?
Yeah, no, I haven't. It's here on the thing.
All right, yes. So I just want to say, I realized we didn't actually. Pardon? Yes, we're getting the poem again. We're getting the poem again. But I just realized that we neglected to say where the prizes were from. So in 3rd place, we have from Blanchard's Restaurant, dinner for 2. Yeah? 2nd place was from Malliouhana Hotel in Meads Bay, and we have a 1-night stay at Malliouhana Hotel for 2nd place. And for 1st place, we have a 2-night stay at Soleil Anguilla in Lockram. Thank you to our sponsors.
Come on up, Casilda, Dark Angel. All right, the poem is called Anguilla Strong. Stripped of our worth so many years ago, 1967, our battle for freedom, you know how the story goes. Our shores they invaded, our people they mocked. They made fun of our ways, how we carry on and talk. Like, to them we didn't matter. We were beneath them, deaf dummies. Stripped of our pride, they call us Bobo Johnnies. Our men, inadequate. Our women, improper. They formed a statehood queen show, but we just wanted to give them a cropper. That was the last straw. The mission was understood. End the tyranny, no bratcher, no statehood. The lights went out. Darkness everywhere. Rocks, battles, everything flew through the air. Alas, the tyrant defeated, and a song of victory sung new. We're out to build a new Anguilla. We're out to build a new Anguilla. We're out to build a new Anguilla. We got a pioneer. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to all the participants this evening. We're going to have a vote of thanks coming up, but I want to thank everyone who came out to support. Make sure you support all these talented poets, and you guys look beautiful in your Anguilla colors, I must say, the t-shirts and everything. Tomorrow's Anguilla Day, in case you didn't know. Happy Anguilla Day to every one of you. We're going to have Renee Henry from the organizing committee. She's going to give the vote of thanks. Thank you again for having me as your host this evening. Give it up for Renee.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting our poets. This is the first poetry slam for the Dune Preserve in collaboration with the Malliouhana Poetry Competition, and we are so happy to be a part of this milestone in our history. Thank you to our poets for participating, and congratulations to each of you, especially our three winners. Thank you to Malliouhana Hotel, Soler, and Blanchard's for sponsoring the prizes. To our judges, Hotshot, Trudy, Susan, and Samantha, thank you so much for agreeing on such short notice and showing out tonight. Thank you so much to the Dune Preserve for reaching out and for hosting this event tonight. To anybody that we have missed, it is not deliberate, and we thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening. And to Roots Bingi, our forever band, thank you so much. And to our host, Queen Bee, Becky, thank you so much for hosting.
Yeah, Banky's gonna do Cherish the Rock for, yeah, y'all getting a treat tonight.
One for sick. Yeah, one for sick. One for Biggie to one for sick. John second. Get me going.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, this is Brown,
Just to tell you
and you had the rough side and the smooth side with the poetry and shit. And this is the rough side of the Anguilla Revolution, which is the reality. It is a dream foundation, cherish the rock on this sweet bitter nation. Cherish the rock in the living wanderers, the victims of the plunderers, the broader home of warriors have stood up for our land to lead the song, to lead the song. He leads the song, come on, to lead the song, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla today. The ancient walls, a recent revolution, a noble cause, a strong determination by men who fought through all the years to liberate, free us from the tree land state, heart and soul participate, stand up for our land, to lead the song, to lead the song. He leads the song, God leads the song, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla today. Beyond the waves, the sun shines for tomorrow. Beyond the waves, the dawning of the morrow. Beyond the waves, shining for tomorrow, to melt the haze of sorrow, to guide us through the shallow. Stand up for our land, to lead the song, to lead the song. He leads the song, God leads the song, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla today. Cherish the rock, your true foundation. Cherish the rock on this sweet bitter nation. Cherish the rock, he know we been wanderers, victims of the plunderers, brought a home of warriors, have stood up for our land, to lead the song, to lead the song. He leads the song, God leads the song, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla today. Cherish the rock, it is your true foundation. Cherish the rock on this sweet bitter nation. Cherish the rock, ain't though we been wanderers, victims of the plunderers, I brought our home of warriors, sit up for our land, to lead the song, to lead the song. He leads the song, God leads the song, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla today, to build up brand new Anguilla. Thank you, Mr. DJ. The show goes on. We got Flight 67 Drac. Step on stage. Queen B, you done? Look right now.
Yeah. One, two. Yes. Woo.
Parliament ready. Give the man a hat, you know. Give the man big up military hats. Lord, all the man in the military. What?
Hi, Sam. Good night. How y'all doing down there? This is Flight 67. I'm Joseph Pradell. Hope you're gonna enjoy some vibes here with us. Yeah. Happy Anguilla Day tomorrow when it comes. You're welcome. How you doing tonight? Good? Nice. Pleasant it is to see the birds them sing, to know another day is dawning, another day is dawning. Pleasant it is to hear the birds them sing, to know another day is dawning, another day is dawning. Won't you now give thanks and praises for His glory, for the glory towards humanity. Yeah, yeah. Won't you now give thanks and praises for His mercies, for the mercies towards humanity. Yeah, what I'm saying. Ooh, yeah. Tell you again. Behold, Georgia is mighty. Hallelujah. And then His mercies got no end. No, no, no end. But we've been made just through the night, yeah. Then joy coming in the morning light. Won't you now give thanks and praises for His glory, for the glory towards humanity. Yeah. Won't you now, yeah, yeah, give thanks and praises for His mercy, for your mercy towards humanity. Lord, oh Lord, thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for the victory. I'm singing thanks and praises. Won't you give your thanks and praises? Well, thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for the victory. I'm singing thanks and praises. Won't you give your thanks and praises? Oh, in the morning, in the evening. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lord. Hey. Thank you, Lord, for everything you've done for me. Thank you for the victory. I'm singing thanks and praises. Won't you give your thanks and praises? Ooh. Gotta give thanks and praises, right? Right now, the rest of my band is gonna join me. Track, Sunbeam, where you guys at? Come on up. Yeah, yeah. Giving thanks and praises.
That's right. Gotta give God thanks and praises.
Yeah, 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 yeah. everything you've done for me. Thank you for the victory. I'm giving thanks and praises.
Give it up, give it up. Flight 67 in the building.
Hey.
Silda in the house, Lady Nancy, big up one time. Give it up for Joseph Pradell.
Thank you.
We call
Gotta
him
give thanks and praises. Yeah.
silky and
Right.
smooth when it comes to that voice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out this evening. It's great to be here. We're here for a beautiful occasion, celebrating